Hey, what's going on, guys? So just a quick video. I wanted to share my actual workout routine that I do. I get a lot of questions on that, but I do something, I call it 5 by 5, and it's something I learned from Dr. Doug McGuff. He's got a workout book or an exercise book. I think it's called Body by McGuff or something like that, but that's where I got the idea from. And what you want to do is for your exercise that you want to do, so for example for bench press, and I only recommend doing multi-joint movements. So for example, a squat, your knees and your hips are bending. For a bench press, your elbows and your shoulders are bending. Like a curl, it's a single joint movement. So I'm all about efficiency. My actual workout time in the gym it's about 20 minutes. So it's extremely efficient. And you know, when I was in college, I'd be in the gym for over an hour, like 3 days a week. Now I go once a week. I'm stronger now than when I was in college. So this is very effective. It's very efficient. So if you don't have a lot of time, this is absolutely the way to go. So what you want to do for the movement, so let's take bench press for example, is you want to do 80% of your max, okay? So if your bench press, if your max is 100 pounds, you're going to do 80 pounds. And what you're going to do is you're going to do for your first set, you're going to do 5. And you should be able to do 5, you know, with some effort, but you should be able to actually do 5. And you want to try to do 5 for the next 4 sets. That's why it's called 5 by 5. And ideally, I mean, if you are at 80% of your max, you're not going to be able to do all 5 by the time you get to 3, 4, or 5. So you may be able to do, you know, 5 for your first set, 5 for your second set, maybe eke out 5 on your third set, and then you're doing, you know, 4 and 3 or something like that. Or it might be, you know, 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, something like that. But what you want to do is you want to give yourself a rest, you know, like 4 or 5 days to allow your muscles to fully recover, okay? Then on your next workout, you're doing the same thing. And you're going to keep doing 5 sets of 5 until you can do 5 on your 5th set. You can, if you do like 4 on your 5th set and you did 5 for, you know, set 1 through 4, you can increase then too. It just depends on the pace you want to go. I tend to move a little more aggressively, and I actually, you know, I got up to a really good weight that I'm happy to be at it, and it's a real kind of push for me. So I'm at the point now where I'm not pushing myself as aggressively, just because I don't have to. I'm happy where I am. So go at your own pace, but you know, once you can do 4 or 5 on the 5th set, increase by 10%. So you're doing your 100 pounds, you get to, you know, 5 on the 5th set. The next time you work out, you want to do 110 pounds. You're increasing by 10%. And you just keep going on like that. So for me personally, I do squats and I do bench press. That's the only thing I do in the gym. I have another video where I was talking about how I really kind of hate the gym for the most part, because I don't like being in there breathing recycled air that everybody else is breathing and being under these fake blue lights. And there's a very specific reason for that, because the quality muscle you're building under fake blue light is very different than the quality of muscle that you're building under full spectrum sunlight, okay? So I'm not gonna get into that right now, but give that workout a try. And you know, for me, for those 2 movements, I'm in and out in 20 minutes. I do the sauna afterwards, so I'm in the gym for longer than 20 minutes, but the actual lifting part is 20 minutes. I don't do any stretching. You know, I recently read an article that stretching is kind of BS. It doesn't really do you any good. And I was never crazy about stretching before, and I just stopped doing it a while ago. Then I read this article, I'm like, good. But I will do a quick warm-up. So I won't just go straight to, you know, the 100-pound example. I'll do something less to warm up and just make sure my joints are moving okay. And sometimes I'll do like the rower or something just to get my blood circulating and get my body warmed up a little bit. So if you want to do like a 5-minute workout, or just go for a nice like light run outside for a couple minutes, that's a good idea too. But sometimes if I'm in a rush, I won't do any kind of warm-up, and I've never had any kind of pulls or strains. but listen to your body, pay attention. If you've never done these movements before, have somebody in the gym who knows what they're doing help you out, or hire a personal trainer. I hope that helps. And if you have other questions, let me know, and at some point I'll make a video on them. But in addition to the gym, other things I do is I have a pull-up bar in my house. There's actually like this kind of like outdoor gym right across the river over here. They have like a pull-up bar, and that's kind of like the only thing I can really use. I do dips out there too, but they have like a bench press thing, but it's not going to help me out. But I try to do stuff outside. I do a lot of walks, take my son and dog for a lot of walks, go for hikes. I went for a nice hike today, so that's really good. But I try to do some weird kind of animal down there. There's like a little mink down there. Can you see it? Really freaking cool. Not sure if that made the video or not, but there's like a little mink or a weasel or some kind of cute furry creature down there. But what was I saying? Anyway, I try to do as much stuff outside as possible, just to get sunlight, get fresh air, ground, connect to the earth when possible. None of that you can do in the gym. My gym, one thing I do like about it is it has a giant glass wall, so I do get natural sunlight in there, and I try to time it so when I'm in there, the sun's going directly in the window, and then also when the sun's directly in the big glass wall, they don't have the fake blue lights on. So I hope that helps, and again, if you guys have questions, let me know, and I'll do my best to answer them if I know the answer. Okay, see ya.